guys, it's the 11th of November 2015. It's around 10 to 11 AM in the morning. This is Little Rock, Arizona. I just want to show you. This is just getting brighter. And again, like I say, it just seems to be skirting on the horizon before sun up. As soon as the sun's up, it's blinded out. Look at that, man. Brilliant, brilliant pictures. Nothing there to the east, you see, look. And boom, over there to the west. I'll just show you the time of day. I don't know if you quite saw that, but there you go. But look how much brightness is in the sky at the west. And before that last video ended, I was talking about Texas. The Pontotoc camera was off for a good 4 or 5 days. When it came back on, the red triangle had disappeared, but it's back again there today. And I'm seeing that red orb again that I made a video about a few weeks ago, because a few people have brought it up and said that it could be a planet. Well, who am I to say it's not? It doesn't look like a reflection. But we'll switch to another camera now. This Cumberland Head Observatory, Plattsburgh, New York. And again, look to the west. All that light. It's not normal, guys. Let's see what else we've got. This is the Hawaii one. That seems to have frozen conveniently. But again, look at all that light in the west. Let's flip to one that's actually moving. Here we've got the sun coming up. Roanoke Observatory. But you can still see on the west there. As soon as that sun comes up there, that's just a great example of how it just blinds it out. See the east and the sun coming up. But look at that in the west as well, hiding beneath the glare. See this here? This is all to the west. Here we go. Winter Haven, Florida. Not so much there, but you can still see a little bit of a glow. But this is what I'm talking about, this red ball. I've seen it many, many, many times. And I don't know whether it is reflection or, well, I don't honestly think it is. Why would it be red? And it doesn't move symmetrically or perfectly as if it would be a reflection of something. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But I've also got that in Texas. Let's have a look. Yeah, stellar skies. This is the camera that was off for a few days now, and I've had some of my best footage off this camera. But this here again is what people are calling lens flare and reflection, but again, I don't honestly know. Sun coming up there. And that's Mercury, Venus and Jupiter all together. But look here, just watch this corner and you just see that glimpse of that red ball. Like Like I say, I don't honestly know what that is. I'm not going to pretend I do. But it's clearly red, and it shows up in a lot of places. Let's see what else we've got here. Street light. This is Bryan, Texas again. There's a lot of light in the sky there. To the west, in fact, the whole sky's been pretty much illuminated there. Look at this. Over to the north and the west. Well, that is the north, and that's the west, should I say. That's merging into that. That's part of that. Don't know if any of you have clocked that before, but this here is just the back end of that, back end of the left hand side. So that light there is part of this there. But there's all sorts going on, guys. And again, allskycams.com if you all to go and have a look. This is Australia. Look what we have in the east. Light source again. You see the time there, it's nearly 9 o'clock at night. This is Cades Observatory, Tasmania. And again, look at that. I don't know if it's because that's the other side of the world why we're seeing it there in these frames in Australia, and then over in America it's to the west. Let's do a bit more research. But I'm going to flick us back to them American cameras because they're by far the best pictures. Just refresh the page, guys. That's what I mean. This thing isn't going anywhere. You can almost make out the planet itself in the middle there. You can actually see the round shape of it and the glow. But again, look how bright it is on both. That's the ocular view, and this is to the west. And here's our horizontal bar. But look at all that light, man. Like I say, you can make out the planet there, you can. How well I can. That to me just looks like the sun coming up. Exactly the same. And you can see the mass in the centre there. Literally above the writing where it says west, you can just make out that white ball. You can see the solid object, you can't argue with that. I'll just show you again, guys, for anyone that's new. allskycams.com. This is Little Rock, Arizona. And just look how much light's there in the west. And it's 4:30 in the morning there, guys. It's pretty cool. And back to another camera. This is Plattsburgh, New York. And again, you can clearly see the orange in the west. And that's just slowly getting covered up by a cloud. There's no wonder they're chemtrailing the horizon like crazy. I don't care if you think I'm a nutter for believing in chemtrails, but I've watched and lived and seen it for the last 10-15 years now, and it's happening. And this is a bloody good excuse why. And just imagine if they were actually chemtrailing, and if this is a second sun. I mean, the planet's heating overall. Wouldn't it make sense that they're chemtrailing to stop us from baking? Because that's how it seems to me. We've had the mildest November on record here in the UK. Or the mildest start to November, should I say. Just look at that, man. Just look how much sky it's lighting up. The Hawaii one, that seems to have changed a little. Yes, the light's got a little bit more yellower compared to what it was. That was a bit whiter not long ago. Look at that. That's got to be big to be giving off that much light as well. And it's not the moon. And there we go again, one with the sun coming up. We can still see it. We've got the sun, the moon, Jupiter, Venus, and whatever our object is, all in the same frame. Bloody amazing. That's our sun coming up now, blinding out the planets above it. And you can just see the hue of the second sun there in the west, just getting blinded out now. Again, we're starting to get sunrise there in Florida. I mean, just look how this moves. The light again there in the west. Not as prominent as New York, but it's a good picture of whatever this red object is. It just makes me wonder with the theories on Planet X and its companions. You just never know. We've never been told the truth, so it's down to us to find out. It's so frustrating. You can still see that there. And does that look like a reflection to you? Really? Right guys, I'm gonna leave you with the last shot of that Little Rock, Arizona. Just refresh the page again for you guys. Yeah, it's still there, look, you can't bloody miss it. allskycams.com. I urge everyone to go and have a look. This stuff needs to go viral. People should be telling other people, and I don't understand why nobody's saying anything. I know there's us truthers out here on YouTube trying, but wow. Right guys, I'm going to post this one up, but get on allskycams.com and check this out for yourself, peeps. See you soon. Peace.